Hey guys, it's Cameron Fleming with the Fleming team, and today we're answering a question that I get a ton. Does it make sense to buy a townhouse? And I'm going to give you guys the short answer, but I'm also going to give you the reasons why. In short, absolutely. I really do think it's a good idea in our market here in Columbia, South Carolina, to go ahead and purchase a townhome, whether it's for an investment or if you are, looking for a place to live and you want to stay in a certain range. I definitely think a townhome is a great option for you. The first reason why I think it's a good option is just simply affordability. So right now, townhomes are really affordable in our area. Usually they're gonna land in that bracket that I hear first time home buyers want to land within in terms of payment. And so that affordability component, I think, is probably the number one reason to consider a townhome. Um, you know, right now I'm seeing them as low as 185,000. And on top of that, a lot of the new construction builders in our area are offering incentives that can practically get you in a townhouse with little to no money down. So I think just that sheer affordability is a great reason to consider a townhome. The second reason why I think it's a great option for folks is the limited maintenance. So if you're someone that's just looking for low maintenance living, or if it's your first home, I think a townhome can really help you guys out in terms of that. Not only are they typically covering like expenses like a roof replacement if needed, and exterior replacement of siding and things of that if needed. Obviously with just the smaller footprint, there's just going to be less maintenance for you, so less surprises. So definitely that'd be another reason why I would say consider a townhome. And then the last reason why I would say consider a townhome is for investment purposes. And I'll tell you guys a story about my own brother, who he is now sort of a small investor when it comes to real estate. But I'll tell you about the first property that he rented over in Charlotte. He rented that house for about 10 years, and there was an opportunity for him to actually purchase that home, that townhouse, when he first moved into it. And he decided to rent it instead, because he didn't know. He was a young guy, didn't know where he was going to land. At the time, I want to say it was about 120,000 that he could have purchased that townhome for. It was in a really great area of Charlotte, but I think he had the mindset of two things. Again, don't know where I'm going to land, but also I want my first house to be this big grand thing. Well, long story short, recently that townhouse sold in Charlotte, and obviously Charlotte prices are a lot higher than ours, and it's right downtown. But that townhouse home sold for over $420,000. And so, in terms of investment, I think sometimes people think just because a townhome doesn't have the large footprint that there isn't the opportunity to grow in equity. And the one good thing that I really like about a lot of townhomes is they have the ability to kind of put them in smaller pockets. And a lot of times those pockets are in great areas that folks want to be in. And so over time, usually those areas just continue to be spaces that folks want to be in. And so I think, especially right now, as we're seeing a lot of townhomes move into the Columbia area, I think it's a great time to kind of get in on the forefront of townhomes before it becomes kind of a super popular thing. One thing I'll also share with you guys, like if you're military and you're watching this video, if I'm a single military guy, or if I have like a wife and a few dependents, I'm really considering using my BAH to purchase a townhome. The reason why is, I think one, you can, get somewhere for that limited amount of time without, giving away your BAH by living on base or something of that nature. But also because of the nature of a townhome, I just think it's a better opportunity when it comes time to rent it out, right? And so if you're looking to kind of start that portfolio as a military, personnel, I think a townhome could be a really great option for you. So guys, there's my thoughts on townhomes. Again, I try to use some of my expertise from not only this market, but things that I've seen in other markets to kind of shape the insight that I give you guys. And if you're thinking about buying a townhome, give us a call. My number's right here at the bottom of the screen. I can point you in the direction of all the best deals and help you guys to identify what's going to be a good investment for the future. So guys, I appreciate you tuning in, and until next time, peace.